debt makes the rich richer. You see, debt, so what happened in 71, the money, the US dollar became debt. So debtors are the winners today.
Did you ever wonder why achieving financial success seems like a far-fetched idea? According to Robert Kiyosaki, we have all unknowingly adopted behaviors that push us further away from financial freedom. These factors can range from excessive debt to a lack of financial education, focusing on securing a job, avoiding risks, and not investing in our future. Let us go into why Robert Kiyosaki says these are the 5 ways we are all trained to be poor. According to Robert Kiyosaki, today's educational curriculum doesn't reflect the economic shift that has been happening since the industrial age. He argues that today's curriculum is no longer working because it was created to produce the working class and not entrepreneurs. The absence of practical skills in personal finance is because the education system doesn't value our ability to manage personal finances, budget, invest, and make it a means to know exactly how money works.
Lie told to our kids. So sometimes it's academic, you stay in school, you'll be rich. Not true. And that money is religious. Well, it's not money. It's what you do for your money. In other words, if I was shooting people and murdering people and stealing.
All these skills are crucial for making informed money decisions in adulthood, and their lack contributes to the state of our community as they are used to measure what success is supposed to look like. Being employed is an overachievement for any typical person who finds themselves in a society that has that as a standard for success. An average person goes to college, graduates, and gets their first job. They have a stable income and are excited about their newfound financial independence. They adjust their lifestyle by moving to the city, closer to their job, and buying a new car, mostly from designer brands that go with their new look. They quickly turn around when they realize how expensive their new lifestyle is. But instead of getting out, they find alternative means to keep this lifestyle. They take out high-interest rate loans and multiply credit cards to supplement their income. Despite their educational level, they find themselves in financial trouble. They continue this lifestyle for the rest of their lives and eventually borrow money from friends, family, and loan sharks. When they fail to keep up with their payments, they start running away from the people they owe. In the United States, only about 24% of millennials, those born between 1981 and 1996, have basic financial literacy. According to the National Endowment for Financial Education, NEFE, most people don't understand basic economic principles among a generation actively managing the complexities of today's financial landscape.
I continue on saying we need financial education. So I would rather get financially educated. That's why I read your books, because this is my greatest asset. I want to feed my brain so that I can expand my means without getting into excessive debt or where I start to lose. Because debt, as they say, is a two-edged sword.
Robert Kiyosaki explains financial education as getting knowledge and skills related to money, investing, and personal finance. He further reiterates that these skills are crucial for achieving financial independence and success. The education system doesn't invest in teaching us life skills such as budgeting, the science behind debt, and investing. It focuses more on keeping you attached to whatever profession you are qualified for and rarely encourages you to be entrepreneurial. It also gives you the confidence to assume you know everything, making you arrogant. It is also interesting how educated people pay the highest tax because they work full-time. The second way we are kept broke is by instilling the fear of failure. Today's world glamorizes the success of those who make it without giving any background story. Our world is result-oriented, and success is only acknowledged when scalable. Most people don't want to fail, which stops them from becoming business-minded and investing their money. They avoid taking risk by any means necessary because they don't want to fail. They accept life as it is and don't put in the effort to explore new business ventures and investment portfolios. They stick to routine, feel inadequate, and fear judgment should they fail. They are perfectionists and are only willing to do what guarantees success. After all, you cannot be a failure for something you have never attempted. Robert Kiyosaki is against playing it safe in the context of financial growth. He believes that we shouldn't only focus on securing jobs, but must also have the courage to take informed financial risks that can lead to wealth accumulation. Being safe makes you miss opportunities that could have given you higher returns. He believes we should develop an entrepreneurial mindset. We must think creatively, identify opportunities, and be willing to take measured risks to earn income. One example of a person who became wealthy by using calculated risks is Warren Buffett, one of the most famous successful investors in the world. He identified undervalued companies and invested in them for long periods, and his patience contributed significantly to his wealth. When he initially made those investments, Warren Buffett was not 100% sure that his decisions would give him returns. He took risks that could have gone south. According to Robert Kiyosaki, the dangers of relying on a salary include limited income potential that is lower than the rising cost of living. It also exposes us to significant risks that can cause financial instability and give our employer power over us. Besides the lack of control over your earning potential, work conditions, and job security, relying on just a job also demands a lot of your time and makes it hard to accumulate wealth. We must explore our passions and invest in personal growth to build income-generating portfolios. We need time, which a traditional job takes from us. Our success depends on economic downturns and job market shifts, which put us in a rat race. A rat race is a concept where people work hard and earn a salary to cover living expenses without having more money to achieve true financial freedom. Because having a job also makes you put all your eggs in one basket and rely on enjoying your life during retirement, it makes it easier to miss out on life-changing opportunities that involve investing in real estate, starting a business, and exploring other income-generating ventures.
Lots of real estate. I own lots of Bitcoin. I own cattle. I own oil wells. I don't work for this.
A single income doesn't protect you from income loss. Robert Kiyosaki believes that we should all have multiple streams of income. We should all look for ways to diversify our income sources and have more than one steady income to achieve financial independence. It plays a role in our success because it reduces our vulnerability to losses, significantly increases our earning potential, generates passive income, offers financial freedom, and makes it easier to accumulate wealth. Having multiple incomes also makes us more entrepreneurial, which is good and encourages us to be problem solvers and seek out business opportunities. Having many sources of income also makes us flexible in making financial decisions based on interest, as it provides consistent money flow. Warren Buffett and Elon Musk are two entrepreneurs who have mastered the art of having diversified income portfolios. They have ventured into various industries by opening businesses and investing in existing businesses, demonstrating that multiple sources of income can lead to financial freedom. Impulsive buying can quickly turn into debt and cause financial stress. It links to low esteem, a lack of financial awareness, a low quality of life, procrastination, and insecurity. It is also another way we remain poor. People with a spending mindset only buy things to make themselves happy and to feed on instant gratification and comfort. They also use money for pleasure and focus on buying as much as possible and becoming trendy. They don't plan for the future and have limited financial knowledge. They differ from those with an investor mindset because, unlike those with a spending mindset, those more focused on investing tend to handle money differently by making different financial decisions, behaving differently, and thinking differently. Individuals who embrace an investor mindset opt for long-term financial results over instant pleasure. They buy income-generating assets such as stocks, real estate, and businesses. And they also create and follow financial plans that include a budget, savings plan, and investment plan. They look at the potential risks that go hand in hand with overspending on things and look for better opportunities that align with their financial objectives.
Verse 10, that one. If we don't borrow money, there's no money created. Money is created out of debt. So as savers, they don't want your money. As savings is a liability. You know why? Because the bank has to pay you interest on it. They don't want your savings. They want your credit card debt. If you understand that, everything is opposite.
They are also good at managing their debt and using it as leverage to buy high-value assets. These people prefer to invest their time and energy in learning more about finances and how they work. They focus on creating wealth by looking for assets that guarantee financial freedom. They also follow the teachings of Robert Kiyosaki by being able to differentiate between assets and liabilities and focusing their energy on getting more assets. Liabilities are the things that take money away and lose value with time. By buying as many assets as possible, they positively contribute to their financial freedom and are well on their way to accumulating wealth. Assets, unlike liabilities, make more money, and they can range from properties used for rental to stocks that are dividend-paying and businesses that generate consistent profits. Liabilities are bad debts used for car payments, vacations, or buying a lavish house. These cost you more money from your pocket to pay up, as they have a high interest rate and don't make you more money. A change in mindset can prevent one from being an impulsive buyer who doesn't consider the long-term implications of giving in to temptation. It makes you mindful of spending money without first meeting your needs and forces you to consider whether you have enough money to get what you want. It makes you aware of your goals so that you can track your spending and avoid buying unnecessarily. It also serves as an encouragement to educate yourself further about money and risks and to embrace any investment opportunities. Most people lack financial discipline and spend money they don't have. Because of their lifestyle, they spend too much and end up in a vicious cycle of borrowing, spending, and paying. Impulsive spending and poor budgeting skills contribute significantly to financial struggles.
You have to be very careful.
That's correct.
At the same time, you have to be very careful.
Yes, but you have to be responsible about it.
Correct.
Most people think it's okay not to budget and don't even think they need financial education, causing dependence on debt, a lack of savings, and financial stress. Impulsive buying goes hand in hand with misusing credit and taking on unnecessary debt with high interest rates to satisfy instant gratification. Poor budgeting skills lead to overspending, which can cause over-reliance on debt to cover expenses. It also leads to financial unawareness, making it hard to identify spending habits and save money. It also makes it hard to have enough money to pay off debt on time, which prolongs the duration of debt and causes you to pay higher interest rates. Poor budgeting also makes individuals overlook savings opportunities and leave them unprepared for financial emergencies, which leads to stress and impulsive debts. They also don't make progress in their lives and take up unnecessary debt while overlooking investment opportunities. People who don't budget tend to disregard their financial goals and limit their flexibility. Robert Kiyosaki's financial advice is practical advice on how to manage our finances. He believes that we must have clear goals to achieve financial independence. He encourages people to learn more about money, investing, and personal finances. We must distinguish assets from liabilities and focus on getting as many assets as possible and building our portfolios. We prioritize saving and investing the money we get from these assets to create more income and educate ourselves. All these will ensure that we make informed financial decisions and make it easier to learn from the mistakes we've made. It will also teach us the importance of cash flow and make us more entrepreneurial, making it easier to continue learning more about money and forcing us to review our financial decisions and progress toward achieving our financial goals. According to Robert Kiyosaki, we can develop financial discipline and ultimately build wealth by creating a budget that outlines our income, expenses, and financial goals. This habit will make us aware of our spending habits and allow us to allocate money efficiently. He also believes we should have SMART goals to keep ourselves motivated and aligned with our decisions. We must also prioritize learning to differentiate between needs and wants and limit impulsive buying by having cooling-off periods. We must automate our savings and investments to create consistency and always allocate some money to ourselves. We are poor due to society, the education system, and conventional financial beliefs. Robert Kiyosaki encourages us to let go of our limiting mindsets and empower ourselves to break the cycle of financial struggle. By investing in education, not relying on a single source of income, taking informed risks, managing debt, and not playing it too safe, we can all take control of our finances. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button if you liked what you heard, and turn on the notification bell to know when the next video gets up. Also, check out this video to get more tips.